question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. We getting started early, man. Y'all niggas paying attention? I know. I know you're not. It's okay. It's okay. See, we got a building. Steph, salute, man. What's going on? Code 67. Mark Wunderlich, Adrian Vay. Shogun, G. McCall. Shower, salute, sis. Where you been? Good to see you. TZ Frank. Jalen Alexander, salute. Steve L, the Mac, my brother, salute. Rod Neal, Mo G, Daryl Big G, what's going on? Jay Gett, LDBC and nothing, Daniel Mitchell, TJ the Fan, what's going on? Santi L, Charles Jameson, David Scott III, always representing. Kane the Bad Guy, always representing. Salute, y'all. Much love, y'all. Robert Singleton, Dwayne Price, Queen. Yes, ma'am. The Sensei Stormy B-Man's in the building. Smash your like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started, man. I don't want to waste too much time. I got to go to the gym. I had a long ass night. If y'all missed Pep Talk last night, y'all go ahead and we was on. Jesus Christ, we was on for almost 6 goddamn hours. I ain't even mean to do that, but y'all just go ahead and watch it. It's crazy. Yeah, you know what, Queen? I don't even know what the odds are on this fight. The odds should be crazy, right? You listen, if y'all missed Pep Talk last night, y'all see why this brother's saying this. If y'all missed Pep Talk last night, just watch and be amazed. Everything that has put brothers up in the air to say, yo, F this, I'm out of here, point was proven last night with one long, grueling, exhausting conversation. Again. What men are dealing with, and I'm not only restricting this to black men. What men have to. I'm so glad I'm married. So, Jesus Christ, for those of you, I'm sorry, y'all. I will pray for y'all. To Yahweh, Jehovah, Allah, Buddha, Jesus, that 8-armed elephant in India, all of that. Peace be with y'all. And I will pray. Because God damn it, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
I can't do it justice just telling you what was going on. Y'all have to go see it. Just whatever, just find something to do in the house and just spin it. We was on for damn near 6 hours. My brother, that dude named Dave, showed up. My brother Angel Diaz was on the panel. Oh my gosh. Derek Gaines showed up. And all the family came through. Some news came out that I wasn't aware of. Oh man, it just got real TLC. You know the channel. It just got real TLC last night. Oh my God. Anyway, boxing, please. I'm not doing it this morning. Big Texas in the building. Todd Swindle. Yeah, Queen. It was ridiculous and hilarious at the same time. Yes. Flatboy plays in the building. Salute. No smoke in the building. Oh, TJ the fan. Guess what? This fight, by the time we see it, it's gonna be like on a Tuesday. Can you believe this? It's gonna be like on a Tuesday. And Eagle, what's going on? ES, salute. No doubt, no smoke, and I appreciate you coming through. I felt like I was running a race. Andrew, what's going on, brother? Thank you for joining the panel last night. That was funny. Ring Dragon, what's going on? HMC, what's up? What's up? How you doing? King Bonnie. Thomas Morris, what up? Yeah, this was crazy, but I'm not doing that this morning. We're talking boxing because I got questions. 704 Joe, salute. All right. So, did y'all know that this fight is happening the same week? Let me wait. Hold on. Before I say that, let me make sure. Fulton versus Inoue. It's going to be on ESPN Plus July 25th at 9 a.m. When it's July 25th, it's Tuesday. Tuesday morning, y'all. So, you know what I might do? $9 a.m. Am I gonna fuck around and call that fight? That dude named Dave, salute, brother. I'm up early. Santi L, what up? This right here, it's only an inside joke unless you go to Pep Talk last night and just listen. And my brother Dave, yeah, you woke up this morning like me? Jesus Christ. I was like, man, I woke up this morning, I said, I still can't believe it. Bro, modern women, y'all have won. Dudes ain't dealing with Tone, what's going on, bro? Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, Queen, I might call that fight. This will be the first fight I call. Yo, this is an inside joke. If you don't go to Pep Talk last night. Crisscross applesauce. Apples. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. I face palmed so hard last night, it sounded like a gunshot. Cop killer, salute. Oh my God. The monkeys were in full swing. The monkey aura. Oh my God. The messenger, what's going on, man? Snapple apple. Apples, please. He said you should have left me alone. I was watching American Gladiators. And not my morning is jacked up. Oh my God. Detroit, BC, what's up, man? Edgar, what's going on? Bro, if y'all missed it, just go ahead and watch it. Though. I can't even explain. It's just, I'm telling you, you're going to be, if you have good sense, you're going to listen to what, bro. Jeff Sparks, salute. It was bad. It was all bad. It was all bad. Big Block, what's going on? Hulk Mode, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Just boxing matchups, D free in the building. What's going on? I might since it's coming on during my the time that my show is, and I might just call that fight. That'll be my first fight call ever. Just want to see how I do. It's probably gonna suck, but I don't care. I'll just go live. Yeah. Yeah. I might just call that fight. It's going to be horrible. I've never done it before. But yeah. Salute to my sister, Queen 71. She said, quit hijacking the show. Go over there and check it out and give the views. Smash the like button while you're there. I appreciate you, sis. Yeah, thank you. Y'all just go ahead, man. Dow Thinkpin, what up, man? It's all good. All right, look, we're gonna talk boxing. There's the link to last night's show. I didn't even mean to do that. You know, I just wanted to be on the show for an hour, and I want to talk about something else. Let me just say this, and I'll just get off it. I was going to talk about the difference in treatment between Jonathan Majors and Ezra Miller. And a woman came in there, Chaz Bleak, salute. A woman came in there firing shots. And I know her personally. And she a black woman fired all these shots at Jonathan Majors. I don't feel sorry for him because, he ditched black women and black women did this and he dated a white woman. So I don't feel sorry for him. I said, whoa, so you don't support his situation even though the woman lied on him? And it escalated from there. And I said, wait a minute, where's your smoke for Ezra Miller? She said, who's that? The other guy in the meme? What the fuck? What? The guy's right there in the fucking meme. And I didn't even want to do all of that last night. I just want to compare Ezra Miller got a full-blown criminal record, which includes him grooming a child, allegedly. Grooming. Jonathan Majors has done nothing of the sort. But because he was dating a white woman, she felt the need to get on there and say all of that. I was like, yo, what's wrong with you? It got crazy. It got crazy. So that turned into, and I'm like, well, where's your smoke for Ezra Miller? Nothing. Crazy. Anyway. Marco, what's going on, good brother? But y'all go ahead and word up, Demon. Pet Pack in the house. Art Man the Great. Yeah, well, you know what? Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all want to open panel today? Y'all want to come and chop it up? Y'all want to come chop it up? Marco, you want to come on? Who wants to come on and talk about this fight that's not being promoted? Let's talk about boxing. I want y'all go check last night. And when y'all come up, keep this in mind. This is an old pound for pound list. This is an old pound for pound list. Inoue's been number 2 for God knows how long. Inoue's been number 2 for God knows how long. Inoue's been number 2 for God knows how long. Let me I'm gonna pin this. Inoue's been number 2 for God knows how long. So I'm just wondering, where's the promotion? Yo, Dave, that is the most stressed I've ever seen you like in life, B. Matter of fact, I've never seen you stressed. But last night, links at the top, y'all. Shepherd King, salute. Last night, it was crazy. It was crazy. But y'all go ahead. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, Dave baked, roasted, and deep fried Shauna TV, and nothing was registering. It was crazy. Tay, good morning. Yeah, it was bonkers last night. Y'all go, Phil Hill, what's going on? Y'all go check that out last night. It was crazy. Marco, links at the top. I'm gonna say if y'all want to come on and discuss why is this fight not being promoted? Number two pound for pound in the world. Inoue. Number 2. And no one's saying anything. And I know it's the same week as Bud and Errol. I get that. But still, this is number 2 pound for pound. This is the guy they always sandwich in between Bud and Errol. Certain lists, you'll see Bud, Inoue, Errol. Errol, Inoue, Bud. I ain't got no problem if you got Bud number 1. I have no problem with that. I ain't got no problem if you have Errol at number 1. I have no problem with that. But I'm looking like, yo, who the fuck? Yo. Exactly, Dave. I thought Inoue was a monster. Yo, do you know no one's talking about him over here? Now, am I saying that he doesn't have any skill? No. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, where's the buzz? Yeah, ESPN called him, the media, y'all called him a monster. Just last week, I had a dude up here that, you know, he was obviously a Bud fan, which is fine. But he says, yo, Errol's not even number 2. He said, that Chinese guy's number 2, he's better than him.
What?
The Chinese guy? My
What's
good
poppin',
brother, Mark, man.
OG?
What's up, man? What's good?
Nothing much. What's the topic? Inoue Fulton?
Yeah, where's the buzz?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But I actually have an uncle that's out in Japan right now.
Uh-huh.
And he said he's seen a couple billboards or whatever at the train station, you know. But I'm not seeing something like that here.
Nothing. But let me ask you a question, good brother.
What's going on?
If Inoue loses, does that mean Cool Boy is going to become number 2 pound for pound?
I mean, to us, with these guys, we don't really know how they do, you know. I mean, but we do know how they do, but it's kind of, I don't know. They might say something, they might not, or they might put them on the same list that Jermell Charlo's on. You know what I'm saying? They might put them in that category.
And salute to Mo G in that super chat. Much love. He said, I got Stanionis over Ortiz this weekend. That's another fight. That's going to be an interesting fight.
I have thoughts on that. At first, I had Stanionis, but then he had that surgery. And it made me really think, like, man, I don't know if these guys are going to go in there 100% or even close to that. You know? But I've seen Stanionis fight before live in Minneapolis, man.
Mm-hmm.
He can crack.
Yeah,
He definitely can crack.
He's a dog. He's a dog. PGA, salute. Brooklyn born. What's going on? C Love, what's going on? Yeah, you know, Cool Boy gets, he don't get no love over here, don't he?
Not really.
Scoot don't get no love. You know, do y'all even remember when Tay Jones, you know, me and Tay, he had Tay on his show. We was on the panel. You know, he didn't seem like he was in love with boxing, but he understands how boxing moves, which is why all this behavior doesn't really bother him. I have no idea why the American media is not pushing this fight. You got your American fighter about to fight the number 2 ranked pound for pound in the world, according to them. Why is there no, you know, again, I'm gonna go here and I don't give a shit. If Stephen Fulton was from Kentucky and he was blonde hair, blue eyed, do you think there'd be a little more noise about this?
Of course. And if he would have won, they would have put him on the Wheaties box.
Yeah.
And he would have been in the next kids movie on Disney Channel, on the app. You see him everywhere.
Yeah. Makes me wonder. If Stephen Fulton, if his last name was Rodriguez or Mendez, I think there'd be a little more buzz because they see value in the Latin market. That's what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is the Latin market is an awesome market. But I think that the media sees more value in every market but the black market, which is why they tried to prevent Bud versus Errol all this time. Now, true, there was a lot of bumps in the road, and there were some things that, you know, we feel Bud could have done or people feel Errol could have done, but we're here now. We're here now. And I firmly believe that the powers that be tried to prohibit Bud versus Errol down the stretch. Because what I noticed was what I noticed was there's no malice between both of those guys. The malice was between the fans. But at the presser, they laughing and smiling at each other. And I said, man, I think these brothers figured some shit out along the way. I think they figured some shit out.
Man, these two brothers know they getting paid.
Yeah, they figured some shit out. I think in the shit that Errol said when he grabbed the mic, when he was questioning where money was going and everything else, I'm like, uh-oh.
You ain't see that circulating in the news.
Oh, man, come on now. Come on now.
Just
so
like
now these brothers are two best in the world.
Cheating.
Word. He talked about cheating and everything.
Video froze up like a motherfucker.
Come on now. Come on now. So now you got the two, one, and that's what I'm saying. You got one and quote unquote 3 best in the world, which I don't even know why I knew he's there. So you got, in my opinion, number 1 and number 2 best in the world in their primes about to lock horns, regardless of what you feel the outcome is. This is the fight of the generations, and this is what I always said of this generation. What I always said, those brothers need to get it done for the culture of boxing, and for the culture of black fighters.
That's true.
Right. That's why I said they needed this to get done, and that's why it was so frustrating, because for a while I didn't think it was going to get done, but somehow they got it done. And now Errol is talking about where money's going and cheating in sports, and then you got the woke talking about all of this stuff. And look, I'm not taking my foot off these motherfuckers' neck. I'm not doing it. Savannah Marshall cannot rematch Clarissa Shields here because she's not allowed to fly here.
Man, I got some questions about that too, man. Let's bring it up real quick.
Yeah.
You notice that Josh
Marlon Mobley, salute.
Josh
Anthony
Taylor,
Jones, salute. Go ahead.
And now Sonny Edwards are allowed to come to the United States. What's up with that? Folks,
they obviously they cut a deal.
They tell them the truth under oath.
Yeah, had to, because that's the first thing I said. I said, Josh able to come here now? Because he was on that list, y'all. He was on that MTK list. Now, granted, I do believe a lot of people on that list were just guilty by association. It's like, yo, MTK threw money at me. I'm trying to feed my family. Now the company's gone. I didn't know that these guys was criminals. I was just trying to eat. I have nothing to do with it. And they have to sort that out, and that takes time. So being that Josh is a name, they had to accelerate it. I'm just assuming. I don't know. They had to accelerate that process. And maybe he had nothing to do with it.
Ben Davison, the coach, is still banned. Tyson Fury is still banned.
Oh.
So it's like
Peter Clark is banned. Peter Fury is banned. So even if Savannah Marshall gets cleared to come here, she's coming over here with no camp. And I don't want to hear no shit. Why can't she come over here and rematch Clarissa when Devin had to go to Australia twice? One time he had not even half of his camp.
Yeah.
Come on,
man,
now.
It's a whole lot of stuff going on in the boxing world that I really wanted to get your opinion on.
Sure.
One, what's up with this Charlo versus Canelo, man? Do you consider it a cherry pick, or do you consider it a fair fight?
Well, Canelo may think it's a cherry pick because he got the smaller Charlo. He wanted more because Mo's been out the ring. He got all kinds of, I don't know what's going on with his mental. But 154, 168, he think he got one here.
Nope.
But I don't think he does.
He got the more aggressive Charlo too.
He got the more
folks,
I don't give a
fuck
fuck
on the
Charlo.
timeline. I'm gonna tell you right now on Twitter, they're saying that this is a good fight. Canelo's gonna wash him. Size don't matter, but Canelo's
He's saying that shit. He's saying that shit.
Canelo, look.
Even people from this country, people
him.
on this side is saying that. Other black folks is saying that Charlo's gonna get washed because Canelo.
How many black folks even know better?
I was about to say when they don't, bro. Shit.
How many of these black folks know better? How many black folks pay attention like how we pay attention? They
And
ride
then
the way for what they see in the
if you
media.
say that, they're gonna be like, well, it's not about race all the time. It's about skills and this and that.
What do they know about skills? Was it about skills with Bivol? They even remember that loss happened? They remember that?
And that's what I said on Instagram. I said, fans got this nostalgia thing going on with Canelo. This is not the early 2010s when he's beating up Shane Mosley and Cotto. Them days is long gone. It's 2023. His last 3 performances, he looked like shit. Let's be real. He looked like in his last 3 performances. He lost. His last fight, his nose got busted up by a UK journeyman. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fought Bivol, couldn't even hurt that dude. He punched his arm. Bivol looked at his arm like, man, that's what you got? This is the guy y'all been talking about?
Exactly.
And then he goes to war with Triple G. You know what I'm saying? This old ass man, like,
war.
And I get it. I get it. Sometimes age ain't always, the thing in boxing, but let's be real. Triple G is old, and he showed that in multiple fights. Before then. And now Canelo's about to fight a hungry champion who been wanting this fight since the early 2010s. You know what I'm saying? And he the same age as you. But notice nobody looking at Charlo like he washed up. You know what I'm saying? They looking at Canelo like he losing a step. So
this ain't a gimme fight.
This might be a twin swap, and you might get the better twin. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you got the little twin. Nah, he just morphed on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
And let me tell you, Jamel might come. He might come in at what's the weight?
168 for that belt. For them belt. Yeah. They trying to strip him already.
I know. You see that?
Yeah, WBO trying to strip him.
When I missed that.
Yeah. I
read this morning.
This morning? That's new news?
Yeah. Well, I read this morning, yeah.
It is.
Art man, salute, bro. You already know me from Facebook, everywhere. Art man, you already know this, bro.
Brother, shout out to you, brother, man.
I say you hop on. I rolled up real quick. Hopped on, bro. Yeah.
Salute to my brother. Plat plays heavy in that super chat. He said half a Spence Crawford pay-per-view giveaway. I'm gonna try to do too much, bro. Plat be in the pocket, man. Plat be in the pocket, y'all.
Yeah, shout out to Plat Boys with that $50. Hell yeah.
Real, man. He trying to do a giveaway, y'all.
Yeah.
Pay-per-views, man. Make love happen, man.
Yeah, him and Blue Blood doing a giveaway too. I think 10 pay-per-views.
10 pay-per-views, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I was thinking about buying that shit twice, man, on 2 devices, just because I want this to motivate the next young black fighter to be like, yeah, I gotta be up there like Errol versus Crawford.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? I like
Devin Haney on his way already. We got one.
You say Devin Haney, and you gonna hear nothing but hate from these people.
Yo,
man.
Stephen
this right now.
Salute, Drew.
Salute, Avery Black.
What's up,
Avery?
Avery?
Listening to you, but this is the first time I can catch you on here, man. I just
saw man, this is my blood brother too. This is my blood brother, Avery.
Salute, man. Much love, man. Much love. Listen,
but
this is an exciting time. Let me put things into perspective. Devin Haney undisputed. Follow the bouncing ball, y'all. Devin Haney undisputed. Whether you like him or not, Tank is a
cash cow. There you go.
He's a cash cow. So you got Tank, you got Devin. All right. Shakur being a little hoe right now, but let's throw him there. Let's throw him there. Cool Boy about to go to Japan and whoop on this motherfucker. All right.
Facts.
You got Jamel Charlo about to put those paws on Canelo. All right. Everybody running from Deontay at heavyweight.
Facts.
What I'm saying is, if you look at how everything is unfolding, right? And by the way, although Franchon Cruz DAZN, our sister, lost, all right, everyone's calling for that Clarissa Shields rematch. We're saying it should happen here, but no one's asking the correct question as to why this bitch can't come here.
That bitch on that no-fly list.
When I say time reveals all truth, look what's happening. Look what's happening. Time is revealing all truth. This is crazy what we're dealing with right here. What's unfolded is legendary right now. Because I want y'all to understand the shit we went through over the last 5 years in these chats.
Yep.
And this is the real thing, that Canelo could fuck around and get knocked out by Jamel.
They ain't gonna give a fuck.
Man, I already called it. Man, it's going by stoppage, man. I don't care what nobody talking about, man. I don't care what nobody talking about. He the most hungrier brother. He the most vicious brother. Man, he knocking Canelo out, man. I'm calling between 7 and 11. It's gonna be by stoppage.
I'm being super realistic here. Charlo can do that, but there's also a possibility that he may not be durable enough to withstand the type of punches Canelo's throwing at 170. We can't assume that he's coming in 168. Let's just say he's gonna fight Charlo at like 170 something. Because that's where he's gonna rehydrate to.
Here's why I got a problem. Here's why I kind of agree with
Can
Avery.
he withstand that shit?
Well, can he go to deep water at this point? Because Canelo notoriously has a gas tank problem. He has a gas tank problem, and Charlo's
that straight right hand is still there, and sometimes Charlo do be having his hand on the line.
Jamel, they like 6 feet tall. He's 6'1", right? So he's gonna be fighting a younger, energetic person going in there, and how's he gonna look at round 10 when he's getting hit all up in his ribs?
They're the same age.
Yeah, we all the same age.
But they're the same age, but Canelo has more mileage on him.
That's true.
Canelo
he definitely does.
He got like 53 fights.
Hey man, I'm gonna just call it flat out, man. I feel like Canelo gonna lose. I feel like Canelo gonna lose, not just because I'm a Charlo fan. I feel like how he all these years the cherry picking after Mayweather, all them years. My personal opinion, he been cherry picking all these years or whatever. And the people that he fought that has names, he was forced to fight them. And all that moving up in weight, daring to be great, moving back down, drinking, golfing, and all that other stuff. That's why I feel like Mel gonna knock him out between the 7th and 11th, because if you look at all his fights, Canelo fights, he gas out between like the last 4-5 rounds. Canelo always gas out, always.
This is a deceptively dangerous fight for Canelo, because he thinks he's picking a 154 pounder, but Charlo is not 154. Like that dude probably walks around at 80. Now I don't know if Charlo's going to knock him out, because we got to give Canelo props for his chin. Triple G couldn't even. I mean, he didn't even blink when Triple G nailed him. So I think Charlo's probably going to beat him, but I don't think he's going to knock him out.
I got a question for everybody in the panel.
Go ahead.
Are we going into this fight thinking everything is going to be on the up and up, or are we thinking that somebody
Charlo got things to be cautioned of
testing and he's going to come into that fight on that shit?
They know how to manipulate VADA. You know what I mean? They've been doing it for years. Every fighter knows how to manipulate it. You know, you take what you taking for a certain amount of time, and then you stop taking it so it doesn't show up in your system. And every now and then you fuck up and it shows up in your system.
Well, for a guy like Canelo, I'm sure somebody's throwing in the dates that they're going to show up.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a lot of money. And I with this boxing world, I hate to have to put the tinfoil kufi on, but it's just like, we got to think about it, man. Like, is he going to fight an even square fight against Charlo?
I don't think we never do, bro. At the end of the day, I don't think we never do. We always against a whole bunch of bullshit, bro.
Right.
I know. But you know what I like about Charlo, though?
He don't give a fuck.
He has the mentality. Did y'all see the picture I posted on Instagram where the man, he took the cover photo or the poster photo at his home with no shoes on, like ready? You know what I'm saying? He shot that shit in his living room.
Yeah. I seen it,
I think he's amped, but at the same time, he has to be very cautious. He has to be very disciplined.
That's what I'm saying. He can't
go in there thinking, I'm just going to walk through Canelo. That's not going to happen.
I mean, we got to.
And do you guys feel like Derek James has enough time to train Errol Spence, Ryan Garcia, AJ, and Charlo?
You say that Derek now, like, usually he talks to me all the time, and he has no time to talk.
He's busy.
He's busy.
Yeah, he is.
That's why he the trainer of the year, bro. Like, he know what he's doing, bro.
He has 5 superstars, right?
5 of them.
4 or 5, right? Charlo, Garcia,
5.5.
Joshua, and Errol. 4.
Yeah.
Ryan don't count.
That's a lot.
Ryan don't count.
Yeah. Well, Ryan is a superstar. He shouldn't be, but he is. So it's a lot of pressure. You know what I mean?
Yes,
and it's
it is. It's a lot of
so
pressure.
I think he has time, but fuck.
But you gotta remember, Derek James loved the game, bro. This is his element, so I think he good, bro. Like, this is Element, bro.
Yeah.
Let me read this super chat real quick. Queen in that super chat, she said Nello got the wrong twin. He got the hungrier, less rational, disrespectful one. Yeah, you know what? And I don't want him. He's angry all the time, and he gotta control that. And hopefully he rises to the occasion. And he's, you know, as far as getting ready for a fight, I've never seen him undisciplined. I've seen him have a heavy head, like when he was dealing with his shit outside the ring and fought to a draw. He had a lot of shit on his mind. He came back in the rematch and got it right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
What do you guys think about the press conference? Because honestly, I feel like Charles he's gonna talk his shit because he been wanting this fight for a long time.
He gonna bring the same smoke that he brought with the Castellanos dude. He gonna bring the same smoke.
He has to talk about that. This is my country, my land. I
gotta. That's what I'm saying.
He gotta say it.
Well, let me ask y'all this.
That's gonna make this fight super big.
Let me say this. Let me say that Playboy plays back in that super chat. He said Charlo runs off a diesel fuel. Will last longer than Canelo. Yeah, the cardio is not gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
But it's gonna come down to the stretch, and the fight is signed. The fight is signed, and he's already down on the goddamn cards 3 rounds. That's my opinion. Now, the press conference, I need him to be on fire. I don't need him to be up in there showing this guy any respect. He was respectful for goddamn 8 years. This guy could have been him, and Triple G could have fought him 8 years ago, man. Yeah. They could have stopped this Charlo train before it got running.
I say what I say, Drew, because I've been following this nigga Instagram. He been going in on his little Instagram, bro. He ready, bro. Like, that's why I said he gonna bring the same smoke he brought the Castellanos, like the press conference and shit.
What's the date for Canelo and Charlo?
September 30th.
30th. Yeah, 30th.
September 30th. When is AJ fighting? August?
December.
White
no.
August?
Who's AJ?
The end of August.
Dillian White.
Dillian White.
Yeah,
they trying to get him and Dillian White.
You know that?
Yeah, they trying to.
Nobody wants to see that. Maybe I didn't absorb it.
Man, right after the Franklin fight, I posted on he fighting Dillian White because Dillian White only pop up when AJ fight, bro. That's it.
Yo,
exactly.
Nothing else.
Dillian White should stop fighting. Like, all jokes aside, I'm not trying to hate on him, but he's taking a lot of shots. He's older. He should just stop.
Here's the thing: Dillian White can fuck around and upset him.
That's a fact.
Anybody can upset him because Joshua has that element to him.
This is not cool. So if he's training AJ for Dillian, and after the presser, I asked Derek to come on the show, but he said he told me. He said after this, he gave me the look. I'm gonna be very busy. I said, yo, no problem. I said, I know. And this is before they released the AJ information.
Yep.
I said, no, no problem. I got your number.
Hates doing
when you get back.
Derek hates him.
Hey, y'all gotta remember I
got a question for you, Drew. Hold on, Ted. I got a question for you, Drew. Hey, have you thought about this though, man? With Charlo, right? If you look at Charlo fights, man, obviously he always like the aggressor or whatever. You know what I mean? I really haven't seen nobody beat up his body, right? And you know, Canelo, you know, once upon a time he's somewhat of a body snatcher or whatever. How you think Charlo gonna hold up to Canelo body shots, and how you think Canelo gonna hold up in them last championship rounds? Because you know he gas out all the time. That's the only thing. Them the only reservations I have about that fight. But I still got Charlo winning by TKO. How you think that's gonna pan out with Canelo trying to go to his body majority of the fight?
You know what?
And then
I don't think Canelo's gonna gas out as much when he's fighting at this lower weight. He's gonna be stronger. This is more his natural weight. You know what I mean? And it's a very even matchup. Just Charlo is like 5 inches taller, and Charlo uses that height advantage. It could be a lot of problems.
But see, it's like regardless of 154 his weight, like Canelo always had like earlier, like I said, after Mayweather type shit, like he was stopping people left and right, you know what I mean, things like that. But he always had problems with gassing out. He always his whole career.
Here's my opinion. And salute to Rob Nail in a super chat. He said, I also trust Derek James over Ronnie Shields. Okay. That's what's
it's more discipline. It's more discipline with Derek. That's how I feel.
Xavier Martinez in that super chat, he said, "Whoever wins, it ain't gonna be easy." I agree with that.
I agree.
Here's my thing about the body punching. I don't think Canelo. I don't think Charlo needs to be there. The first half of the fight.
Right.
He needs to utilize his size. He needs to stick that stick right in his chest. Don't even try and hit Canelo in the head. Don't do it.
Right.
His head moving is
That
way
nigga
too
be slipping.
quick.
Yo.
Just touch him. Hit him in the shoulders. Hit him in the chest. Make him reset. Knock him off balance. That's what you got to do. All right. Once you get past the 6th round, all right, then you can try and fuck around on the inside. But if you fuck around on the inside too early, Canelo is a committed body puncher. He's a committed.
Got some
body
main
puncher.
hooks too, man.
You know what, though,
He got
Drew?
some main hooks too.
You know what, Drew? You're right, but I think Charlo needs to hit him with some hard shots to get respect. Because that guy will keep coming. You got to get that respect. And you have to hit him with some
Man,
hard
look,
shots.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Canelo, I was watching him in that Bivol fight, and Canelo tried that. Pressure, you know what I mean? All that pressure. But Bivol coming with them combinations, and that's what Charlo gonna be having, combinations.
Right.
Charlo ain't just throwing no
He
one
gotta-
jab.
he gotta-
Charlo showing.
He got to shoot that
Mhm.
1-2 down.
Let me ask you a question though. Bivol's 175. Do you think that Jamel is as durable and strong as Bivol? I don't know.
Yes, sir.
What's up, fellas? How you guys
Me
doing?
personally, I feel like that Charlo. I feel like Charlo gonna bring that Bivol pressure to Canelo, but Canelo was hitting Bivol. He caught Bivol a couple times in the body and things like that. He was mainly hitting him in the arm. But I feel like if Charlo pressed Canelo like that and Canelo get on the inside, Canelo gonna try to beat his body up.
Well,
You know what I
Bivol
mean?
did- what Bivol did, which I know there's some experience, when you're dealing with guys who do a lot of head movement, you throw straight shots. Right? When you throw hooks, you're going to go underneath them. But Bivol was throwing a lot of straight shots. And when you're doing head movement like that, you land. So I think if Charlo sticks to throwing straight shots, which I don't know if he does that or not, that's very effective against head movement. Or
You know,
body
usually when he hit, usually when Charlo hit, he coming with the jab. It's a jab, double jab, and he'll come with a hook. You know what I mean? What I would like him to do, Canelo, I feel like that'll solidify him in this Canelo fight. If he uppercut Canelo, when Canelo try to come in with all that ducking and dodging and stuff, if he come through with an uppercut and side, you know what I mean, sidestepping, I feel like that's gonna be the major key to that fight. Uppercuts and sidestepping.
Who should Charlo spar in preparation for Canelo?
I don't know, Spence probably.
Who, Charlo?
Yeah, David, who you think he should spar?
Man, I'm not gonna say I know who he's sparring, but I'm gonna tell you this. That's why I was telling some people this year, like, look, dude, it don't matter who it is, it's not gonna be easy. Nobody's really knocking nobody out. Charlo ain't running through Canelo. Canelo's not running through him. Canelo's a little bit on the decline, which kind of makes this fight a little bit more even. But I'll tell you this. This is what I will say. I'm not about to give a guy $400 million and have him lose on the first
you done
fight.
set a number, brother. You done set a number.
That
You done
boy,
set a
he
number.
said it up.
Goddamn.
I'm not
Set a
about to
number.
give a guy a bunch of money and he's going to lose his first fight with me. I promise you.
Oh no, man. Oh no,
Not
man.
about to do that.
Hey man, I got money on the stoppage. I got money on the stoppage. Charlo stoppage.
Martinez,
Seven.
I get what you're saying.
I'm not about.
But
This is a
It
business,
can also
bro.
be in play for Charlo versus the winner of Spence versus.
Okay, so then how do you get your money for the rest of the fights, bro? Yeah, you about to
something
you,
to
gave, you
think
just
about.
gave somebody some money. This is a business, bro. This ain't something that should be.
I got you, girl.
Thing. You know, don't ever get on emotions, bro, because this is not an emotional thing. Logic does not exist in boxing, bro.
I was driving.
So you think that they wouldn't have did this fight if they didn't know that they weren't getting a return on their investment?
Absolutely. Why would anyone do that?
That's why I said I think Canelo's up 3 rounds already. The cards are partially done.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even look, let's forget about all that for a second, right? Let's say this fight's up and up, right? And everything's all on even grounds, right? Castaño is not Bivol. Okay. Harrison isn't Bivol either. I mean, yeah, Bivol beat Canelo comfortably, but it's not like Bivol was going in there for the kill either. Canelo was hitting him with some shots, and he kept him honest. Can Castaño hold up to those same shots? I don't think so. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion.
I would like to challenge that though.
Yeah, go ahead.
The business. I feel like
the business. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like that can also play into PBC's hand, because regardless, the winner of this fight, they can make more money doing a rematch, especially if Charlo wins a close fight.
Yeah, that's a
Canelo.
tough.
If
Rolling
it's
the
a
dice.
close fight, Canelo would definitely want to run it back. That's another way where they can get some more bread. And after that, if Canelo doesn't want a rematch or whatever, they can make the winner of Crawford versus Spence at 154 or catch weight.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a certain individual though. That you're talking about something that's going to benefit. I would not. Let's say this. I would not invest all that money in one guy to make these other guys I never invested that much money.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Think about it. That's still a situation where they can make money if they rematch with this guy Canelo Alvarez. Or,
of course, but check this out.
Or if Canelo doesn't want to fight them, he can fight another guy on the roster. That Benavidez fight is still an option. People will still pay to see that fight.
It's not an option if he loses to Charlo, bro.
I feel like, yes, that's a play in both of their hands. Like, it's a win-win situation for them.
If he loses to Charlo,
he can forget about Benavidez, bro.
No, he might take
no.
Benavidez.
If he loses to Charlo, he could definitely fight Benavidez.
Yeah, I think that's what he would, because he's avoiding Benavidez.
Absolutely.
So now,
if he loses to Charlo, man, he will be forced to fight Benavidez for his respect back, whatever little respect he got.
That's what I'm saying. So I would. That's what I'm saying. I'm just challenging.
But if he loses to Charlo and Benavidez puts the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
I mean, on paper, people are like, well, Canelo was already done already. Now
yeah, it don't mean anything like that.
But it would be more of a pride thing.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, that doesn't exist in boxing, bro. This is a business first.
That's still a business.
You're not wrong, Art, man.
If he can fight Triple G again, you don't think he can fight Benavidez for the first time and still make money, win, lose, or
not
draw?
if he loses to Charlo, bro. You got to think about the situation. Yeah,
this dude already has losses on his belt. You acting like this guy is undefeated.
Let me say this. Let me say this. And it just dawned on me. Xavier, you said a number.
Yeah.
I'm thinking business-wise, return on investment. Everything you do, you should have an ROI.
Absolutely.
So if that's the number, 400 mil, because I don't know nothing about that.
Mm-hmm.
If they gave him that amount of money, and salute to the baby in the middle. If they gave him that amount of money, the PBC gotta get that money back.
Not gonna happen in one fight.
Yeah, so he has how many fights under the PBC? 3.
Well,
so we got Charlo.
Even
what'd you say, Marco?
He's still a draw. They'll get the money back, even if he loses.
I'm glad you said that. Regardless of what we think of Canelo, him ducking cherry picking, Canelo's still a draw. Regardless, and that's the factor. He's still a draw.
Yeah. Depending on who he fights.
Al Heyman is a superb businessman. Yeah, lock Canelo in for 3 fights. Win, lose, or draw, Canelo's still a draw, and PBC will still get their money back.
And that's why
let's say this. Now, all right, so let's analyze this. And I know we're supposed to be talking about Steph, but this Drake, find us, what up? I know we're supposed to be talking about Steph, but let me say this. You see how Canelo just hijacked the conversation about what the PBC, it's not really Canelo, it's what the PBC is doing with him.
Yeah.
Correct.
You notice the American media is not even talking about Steph versus Inoue, which is why I was asking, how is Inoue number 2 pound for pound when he has a Chinese dude to be there? In my opinion, it's a dumb shit to be there, but whatever. But since we're on the topic of what's going on, 2 things. All right, one side, if Canelo wins, it's a great win. Who's next? Who's his next 2 fights?
Benavidez.
Charlo.
Benavidez.
Jamal.
If Canelo beat Charlo, he gotta fight Benavidez.
It'll be Jamal.
He gotta fight him.
It'll be Jamal.
Man, listen to me. He ain't finna fight both.
Wait a minute.
He ain't finna fight.
My brother Junior, he says Canelo's draw. Where the numbers? That's a fair question. Because he's been on the zone. We don't know their numbers. That's a fair question.
You know what? You know what? You know what, Drew? Let me take that back. Canelo is the draw. He's only a draw because he was finessing the zone. He was finessing top Golden Boy, all that.
I mean, whatever he's doing, he's landing good contracts,
and
I'm not mad at him.
Behind him, and he could fight. He's a draw for a lot of reasons.
Yeah,
he's on the decline though, for sure.
Yeah, he is on the decline, but I'm not mad at him if he's able to finesse or whatever he's got to do. Shit, I'm over here. I'm not making even a percentage of what he's making, bro. I ain't mad at him all.
What bothers me about him is how he hasn't fought Benavidez, because I think Benavidez is the next guy, and until he gets through Canelo, he can't really be stamped the next guy. And I think Benavidez is a very special fighter, man.
So you know, you guys were talking about, you know, if Canelo loses, he's still a draw, right? And obviously most
that's even pivoting.
Yeah, most of his media is
Look at
Mexican,
Drew.
right? So just so you guys know, obviously I'm Hispanic. I watch the media in Spanish, and I've been reading lately that, you know, a lot of the Hispanic media are not happy with Canelo because they don't know too much about Charlo. They just know that he's 2 divisions lower, and they've been ripping him left and right. So I promise you, if he loses to Charlo, he loses a lot of support.
Yeah, but if people know boxing,
Did Chavez? Wait,
most people don't know boxing. That's the problem. Most people don't know boxing.
Out of his weight division all the time. So him fighting somebody, because look, Charlo's 54, but he's really 60. Probably really 68 or 75. Him and his brother.
I think evenly, if not Charles, a little bigger.
Probably right. He's a lot taller. So Canelo is always fought out of his weight, and that's why him losing to Bivol to me wasn't the biggest deal, because I don't feel like that was his weight class. He just
but that was Canelo.
Hold on 1 second, y'all.
But how could you try to justify that, man? It's your choice if you want to move up or move down in weight.
1 second. Avery, do me a favor. We got a lot of maniacs. Oh shit. We got a lot of maniacs.
Take my niece out the picture.
Yeah, you got to take the baby out the picture.
Oh, say less. Say less.
Yeah. We got a lot of maniacs out here. Niggas are stupid.
Appreciate that.
And that was also Canelo pre-tacos.
Pre-taco.
That was their pre-taco.
Yeah, now he's a much bigger man.
Man.
Junior's on it, man. He wanted
to said, no numbers, no peace. I'm back to the Raptors.
Hey, you know, Junior's probably right, but the number that does count is the money that PBC gave him. So obviously, those numbers do count.
Yo, let me ask you: was it really? Did you hit? Well, you ain't got to reveal the soft, but is it around that 400 million?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that's why I say, if like you say, he say his source is correct. Look, that's why I say he's the draw. Forget, like, you got to look at the deals he making. Like Canelo got all his fame and notoriety off losing to Mayweather, man. That's what a lot of people fail to realize, right? Canelo blew up after he got beat by Mayweather, man. You know what I mean?
Everyone has that fight. I mean, Canelo blew. I mean, Floyd Mayweather blew up after he beat Oscar. You know what I mean?
And Canelo,
but you gotta look. No, we can't compare that though. You can't compare that though. You gotta understand, man. Floyd, that was Pretty Boy who beat Oscar. I mean, we ain't talking about money made. We talking about
that was his first fight as money.
Yeah, that was his first fight as money.
Canelo ain't doing nothing that hasn't been done before, bro. I mean, this is all the same thing. It kind of recycles, you know what I mean? I mean, my favorite fighters were all freaking roid heads, bro. You know, James Toney's my favorite fighter, and that dude can't stay off of roids. You know what I mean?
Hey, say my boy Xavier. Hey, say Xavier. You say you Hispanic, right? You have you Hispanic, whatever. So would you agree? Like if he would have never fought Mayweather, he wouldn't be as big as he is now. Forget about the win. Forget about the loss.
No, he had to have fought Mayweather to have gotten to the next level. Or they would. He would have been famous, but they would have been. Well, you know, you never beat Floyd. You never fought Floyd.
Yeah, Floyd's
right. So I got a question for you, David. Why do you think, regardless, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do you think that a lot of people feel like Canelo is the face of boxing? Because my opinion, I feel like they say he the face because he faced Mayweather and he lost, and he pretty much just got a lot of his clout off the Mayweather loss. So why you think that people still think he's like the face of boxing, even though I feel like it's Tank right now because he's the money guy. You know what I mean?
No, look, the reason why he's the face of boxing is just like exactly what just happened with PBC. Is PBC giving anywhere near that much money for a fighter to come over to the thing? No, they're not. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you guys this: I hate that face of boxing title. I can't stand it. What's the definition?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their own definition of what that means.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even Earl Spence said the other day, whether we like it or not, Canelo is the face of boxing. You know, I don't like it.
Is that who draws the most? Well, what's that mean?
Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of
okay. But shouldn't it? If this is boxing, shouldn't the face be who's the most talented, who's the best resume? Not
supposed to be. It should be.
It should be.
That's what
the face is. Whoever putting in the most seats, whoever breaking gates. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not boxing. That's
not boxing though.
That's fans.
The face of boxing isn't
WWE.
It is the
face of boxing isn't always the most talented guy, and plus the talent wise is kind of tough because a lot of the lower waiter guys are usually the most talented guys, so it's kind of unfair to the heavier guys, like the heavyweight division. And I'm not saying it because I'm a heavy guy. You know what I mean?
Well, if you want to go off resume and all that, man, I give it to Spence, man. I give it to Spence.
Nah.
No way.
Nah.
If you want to go off that,
I mean,
if you want to go off that, I give it to Spence.
Now watch this.
Spence and Charlo. It's Spence and Charlo.
I was about to say that.
It's Spence and Charlo.
If you're gonna go for resume, we could. If you say Spence, you know, if you go with that.
I would go if you're gonna go for resume. I go with Wilder.
Undisputed.
And they both got their belts the same way. They both got their belts the same way. They took them from champions.
And they didn't
clearing out the division. Clearing out their division.
They didn't even want to put Jamel on a pound for pound.
Yeah.
I'm not a Canelo fan, but you cannot overlook all the people he's fought. Cotto, I mean, he fought people from last generation.
He's the last one to fight Mayweather. Well, not the last one, but
I'm
not a fan either.
Man, y'all gotta remember, y'all gotta understand how they hype Canelo up even before the Mayweather fight.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like he was the best thing since like
green. He was green. He was green.
And then he lost.
You know what I'm saying? You're right.
We was here.
You're right.
They gassed Canelo up. They gassed Canelo up so bad. I mean, so tough. And then they tried to justify his loss to well, he put up a good fight.
Check it out. That was supposed to be Mayweather's first loss. And then he made Canelo look like he never fought a day in his life. And then they tried to discredit Floyd after that fight. They tried to discredit it, saying he was too green. I remember
and all this other stuff.
I remember that.
Like 37 fights.
Come on, man.
I gave
Drew. You can't make it up.
Yeah, I gave
Let me read the super chats real quick.
Because Canelo was way bigger, and if I gave Floyd props. Matter of fact, I was surprised that Floyd took that fight because it was a lose-lose for him. You're fighting a green kid, bigger. Why? But he wanted to prove people what he could do.
Yeah,
let me read the super chat real quick. Hold on. Let me read the super chat. Brooklyn Born in that super chat. He said, I agree that the PBC got something funny going on because the amount of money you're not putting on him to lose the fight. Number one, Charlo need to knock him out, put him to sleep. He do. Well, that's a lot of money that he put in. Look, that's a lot of money. So I want to know what's going on here. Flyboy Plays back in that super chat. He said money is the only metric in the face of boxing.
Absolutely.
And, that's true. That's that's a fact. Robert Singleton in that super chat, he said, I'm just happy as a boxing fan we are breaking down these fights instead of discussing why these fights ain't happening. Salute to y'all. True story. True story. Salute to my brother Philip D. Redden and the Pet Pack is in the building. Salute. Thomas from the Bronx, my brother. He said, there is no face of boxing right now. We got a lot going on. We got the face of boxing. Does it mean drawing power? If it's drawing power, I'm not ready to give it to Canelo because I don't know his numbers. He was on the zone this whole time. Right. I don't know.
That's a fact.
It is the Earl Tango Wilder. One of the three. Earl Tango Wilder, bro.
Deontay sells seats. He ain't got no belt.
Earl Tango Wilder.
Exactly.
Right.
They all draw big.
Usyk in Big Coke, one fight away from undisputed, and no one's calling for the fight.
No one cares about that, man.
Watch this. Bivol and Beterbiev, one fight away from undisputed, And the WBC's prohibiting the fight, and no one's calling for it.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
No one's calling for it.
Kinda
So where are we?
You can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
You can't make this shit up. The
Telling
brothers,
you, bro.
you can't salute.
Go ahead, fella. Shit.
Dre, fire,
Hey.
salute. This is crazy. So all of these things are playing into our opinion. But what I want to know is, yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Drew, I just want to say two things. I just want to shout out to LDBC, man. That's why I fuck with Blue. I so with feelings. And that's why I fuck with my guy, BFTB, man. Best fighting the best, man. If it ain't the best fighting the best, man, I promise you I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean?
This is a fight that kind of got everyone. I mean, I kind of already knew, but this is a fight that caught everybody with their pants down. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
It came out of nowhere.
It came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It came out of nowhere.
I mean, just talking about boxing in general, I commented on Art Man's thread the other day. People keep thinking boxing is gonna die and UFC is gonna take over. That's never gonna fucking happen.
It's never gonna happen.
You know what I mean? Regardless of how we feel about Canelo or whoever you want, this is our sport, and ain't no one ever gonna take over, and boxing's never gonna die. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, ain't nobody. I put it this way: you can add all those guys at the UFC, and Canelo's made more money on this one contract than they've all made together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is not going to die, and I'm just happy that we're getting some good fights. I mean, PBC is on a roll. I mean, claps to them, dude. More power to them. They're doing so good this year. It's incredible. And when everybody said that they were going to die, and look at them.
You right? Hold on. Y'all got problems now. Wait, salute to my brother Thomas for the Bronx. He said we have big stars in boxing, but really no face right now. That's my brother. But wait a minute.
That's all, brother.
We got problems right now. Junior, the truth in the building.
Tell him, Drake.
What's up with it? What's up with it, man? Salute to the family, man. Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat, man. Drew, I love you. What's up with it? Hey, man, I just want to bring some real, some quick clarity to the Canelo Alvarez conversation, because I keep hearing why would the PBC drop a bag on him? Yada 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 yada. So let me ask y'all this, and I'm gonna help you all get to the point where I'm at. What demographic or fan base has the PBC been targeting for the better part of the last 4 years?
Minority.
No.
The Latin American fan base.
You gonna say minority?
Okay. Who is the biggest Latin American Latino boxer in the sport of boxing?
Cinnamon, man. Cinnamon.
Right now? You talking about right now?
Okay. Right now, today?
Yeah, Canelo.
Okay. So I guess that's grand opening, grand closing. So if their target is the Latino American fan or the Latino fan base, because they already have accounted for the black fan base, quote unquote, because of all of the black fighters that gain the majority of the support from the black fan base are at the PBC. So they have no reason to target. When you historically look at over the last 4 years, when you look at the cards, even the cards where there is a quote unquote black American main event, fighter in the main event, when you look at the undercard, it's all Latino fighters. You understand what I'm saying? You have Juneteenth card, all Latino fighters. When you have these cards, they take Tank Davis and they put Tank Davis versus Isak Cruz, and they don't put it in Atlanta. They don't put it in Brooklyn, New York. They don't put it in Baltimore. They took that fight to Los Angeles. They took that fight to Los Angeles and those fights in LA to cater to that fan base that's out there. You understand what I'm saying? So was
that fight a last minute fight?
The Isak Cruz, wasn't it? I think Isak Cruz stepped in. It was a replacement. It was a replacement fight.
It was a replacement fight. Abner Mars,
There was another Mexican that was on deck beforehand.
It was still another Mexican he was fighting though.
Yeah, it still was another Latino fighter. Yes, sir.
Hey, Junior.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm following you, man. I think Al Heyman getting ready to try to take over it all, man.
I can see that. I can see that.
I mean,
you say, he used.
Listen,
No. I mean, it really ain't gonna be no golden boy. It really ain't gonna be no top rank as you see right now.
There is no golden boy. There will be top rank. Top rank will always be around. You know what I mean? You'll still have. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but just like I gotta credit Ryan Garcia. I gotta credit
Easy.
him, and I just feel like if Ryan would have never stepped in the ring with Tank, we'll still be talking about why we ain't getting this fight, why we ain't getting that fight.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, we have to understand though, because we really have different classes of boxing fans right now. You feel me? We have the popularity, the social media crop, and then we have people that are really truly fans of, from a historical standpoint. And those of us who understand from a historical standpoint, we knew that Ryan Garcia had absolutely no fucking chance versus Tank Davis. You understand what I'm saying? It was not at this point in his career. We knew he had absolutely no chance in hell. He didn't have an Ice Cube's chance in hell versus Tank Davis. Those of us that know, we're looking for Tank Davis to fight the Shakur Stevenson. We're looking for him to fight Devin the Dream Haney. You understand what I'm saying? We're looking for some of these matchups. But to go back to the point about why Canelo's the face of boxing, because mainstream media told you he was. You understand what I'm saying? As soon as all these other fights, they can't even get out the shower, out of the locker room post-fight. They can't even get through the post-fight press conference, and we know the numbers. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. For whatever reason, Canelo's numbers are there, especially over to the zone. We don't know the numbers. When he had his fights over on the PBC, we didn't know the numbers. They say, oh, he sold, whatever, a couple mil or whatever the case may be. We need proof. Everybody else is proof. You understand? So at the end of the day, the whole rationale for it,
like an FBI file. You hear me?
Easy,
that boy number sealed,
easy,
like FBI file.
Easy. Because it's I ain't gonna say it's a hoax, because I feel like I was a fan of Canelo prior to the computer raw. You understand what I'm saying? I hear people talk about his resume. When you go through his resume, you comb through it. You understand what he did with his resume. You understand. Me personally as a fan, I don't count Hall of Fame fighters if they're not in a Hall of Fame form. You understand what I'm saying? You can fight a Hall of Fame Hall of Fame fighter, and he ain't in his prime. What the fuck is we talking about? You understand what I'm saying? What are we talking about? You can catch a Hall of Fame fighter. You can fight Cotto when he's 35, 36. Bro, what happened to the 27, 28, 29 Miguel Cotto who had the afro? You understand what I'm talking about? Like, come on, bro. We can't. I mean, we can say that all the time, that he got this person on his resume, he got that person on his resume. Who the fuck did he fight in his prime? And then when he did fight formidable opponents, it was always a catchweight. It was always a whooping that came with the paperwork, bro. This shit has been fabricated. It's been fabricated, bro. He got caught with performance-enhancing drugs. They gave him a bullshit suspension. Then they changed the level of the drug that can be found in your system. Yep. Like, bro, this ain't no Canelo hate and no none of that kind of stuff. These is just facts, bro. At the end of the day, there is move taking place by the powers to be at PBC. You know what I mean? And there's no knock on them, but they're trying to captivate the Latina fan base, because they already have accounted for the black fan base, because all of the fighters the majority of the fighters that the black fan base resonate with are over on the PBC. Hey man, y'all keep cooking. I'm going back to the chat. I'm not gonna be in the chat talking. I'm just gonna be listening, man. Salute, Drew. Hey man, I love y'all. Y'all be easy. I
love it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Brother, hey Junior. Hey Junior. You know what Canelo could do to clean up that PED scandal?
What's that?
He could drink bleach.
Yep, drink bleach.
Yeah, drink bleach. Yeah, he can drink bleach. He can drink bleach. He can drink bleach. Hey, he can bleach. Or he can fight that. He can fight David. He can pull out of this fight versus Charlo. And I'll never bring up the computer all again, ever in life.
I didn't hear what he said.
Don't
Say that one more time.
Yes, sir.
Say that one more time. You broke up.
I said he could drink bleach, or he can pull out the Charlo fight because it's a cherry pick. Or cherry pick. This can pull out of this and go ahead on to give us a David Benavidez fight while we calling for it. Because if he goes in there and loses to Charlo, gets clipped by Charlo, which is very possible, the David Benavidez fight ain't worth a fuck.
It ain't.
You feel me? It ain't gonna be worth a fuck. It ain't gonna be worth a fuck.
That 1,000.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, man,
salute to y'all, man. Let me get back to it, man.
No doubt,
if Charlo beat Canelo, man, I'm telling you, man, he ain't gonna have no choice but to fight Benavidez, man. He gonna try to get his name back.
Listen, the play for the overlay is Little Charlo, Big Charlo, and EJ if EJ wins.
Yeah,
for sure.
I heard the same thing. That's why I said Charlo. I heard the same thing. So I'm like, all right, I can see why, but
I'm gonna tell you
whole stable undisputed.
He trying to take out the whole Texas team. You hear me?
I'm gonna tell you this.
In the event,
Benavidez will
Canelo
be one of
loses.
those 3 fights. I promise you.
I hope so. Salute to Anthony Latham in that
I
super
promise
chat.
you,
Much
it'll
love
be
and
one of those
appreciation. He
three
said
fights.
it should be faces, plural. All top guys' talent should be garnered as such, in my opinion. No, I agree with that. Unfortunately, fan bases like for example, and I agree with Anthony what Anthony's saying, but for example, whenever Arturo Gatti fought, Marco, and you can attest to this, whenever Arturo Gatti fought, Atlantic City was
They go
on
crazy.
fire. All right, the Italians came out to support him. Whenever he fought, all you heard was, "Yo, you in town for the Gatti fight? The Gatti fight, the Gatti fight." And he was an ass whooping waiting to happen. He was a walking ass whooping. You know, and it's like, yo, but when he fought in Atlantic City, he sold the house out.
She don't want to go.
He sold it out.
Didn't matter.
It didn't
I
matter.
remember, Drew.
It didn't matter. They love that guy.
Mhm.
So I'm just trying to figure out, you know, does Canelo have that amount of love? Because, you know, Xavier says, like, the Mexican fans, they're questioning his integrity, but we don't hear that as much. The fans that we hear, the fans that be in our chat and everyone talking shit to us, those guys. And I'm wondering, do they even purchase seats? Was he blockbustering in the zone? Did they get a return on investment over there?
Hell
I'm
no.
wondering. I don't know.
Hey,
Listen, I'll tell you
Drew.
this.
Hey, Drew, just to stop you in your tracks, man. The main motherfuckers, them Canelo, Dick Riders, whatever, them ones that be in the chat talking shit, them the main motherfuckers that be pirating the motherfucking pay-per-view.
I'll tell you
Them the
this.
guys you talking about.
I agree.
I'll tell you this.
Those don't spend no money.
Them the main ones.
This is what I will say. Al Heyman ain't no dummy.
No.
And he ain't no dummy. He is not about to invest money and take a guy from a different a promotional company if he didn't return an investment on them.
Hey,
Facts.
yo, check this out. My brother Tony said Benavidez just entered training camp yesterday. I wonder if Charlo's going to get an injury, quote unquote, right before the fight, and Canelo will be forced to fight Benavidez as the alternate. Just a thought, bro.
Well, his hand's still healing up at the same time too.
Bro,
I'm just saying.
If that happens, that's going to be ridiculous.
Yes.
That's
They
going to
got
be
him.
Limb replacement type.
Yeah, they got him locked in under contract. You must step
Check
up
this
to the
out.
plate.
I am going to say this because, you know, we've been talking a lot about the face of boxing, right?
Mhm.
One of the fights I've been looking forward to the most in the last 4 years has been overshadowed by Canelo picking Jermell Charlo. Why aren't we talking about Earl Spence versus Crawford? If you go on everybody's panel, they're talking about Canelo versus Charlo, everybody.
But it just happened, bro. It was like it was out the woodworks, bro. It just like happened, bro. So it was like it's fresh, bro.
I know, but I'm saying it's on everybody's panel. It's like they forgot that Spence and Crawford's in like 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Fight week gonna be a hell of a week, bro.
Ain't nobody forgot about Spencer
I guarantee
Crawford,
you that fight week gonna be a hell of a week, bro. I guarantee you that.
Crawford, man.
Well, all right. Let me read these super chats. I'm gonna give you my opinion on that. Shyland in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He said Floyd won versus Clint Buterol because of defense. What is Charlo going to do? Foul, no evade, no trade. I'm sorry, I'm reading how you wrote it, brother. He'll know it's over. I'm just reading how you wrote it, brother. But salute to you in that super chat. Much love and appreciation, man. Much love. Anthony Latham back in that super chat. He said Nello plan is defense, defend against Charlo and Spence, all smaller guys, 100. He is only confident if he feels he has an advantage. So what he's saying is he wouldn't take this fight if he didn't feel he had an advantage. He wouldn't take this fight if he didn't feel he could win it.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there, that should be cause. I'm not gonna say it's cause for concern. I wouldn't necessarily use that word concern, but it's something to keep an eye on. Mm-hmm. Now, my opinion about the buzz for the fight. This fight did come out of nowhere, and it's still relatively new and shocking news. Is it overshadowing Crawford versus Errol? No, because that fight has been cooked for 3 years already. So I understand when they say, yo, look, we really don't have to promote it. And there's something else going on. The way Errol's grabbing the mic and pretty much questioning the integrity of the business. Where this business has no integrity.
It's because of the whole. I think it's because of the whole negotiations before this when that happened. The one that didn't put the fight through, bro. So he's like asking the dudes in suits, like, what's really going on? It's like,
yeah,
I don't know, bro.
It makes you wonder. And yeah, I was at the press conference, and I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow. I was at the presser, and one of the things I noticed, I'm sitting there with two phones out recording, and I look to my left. I said, "What the fuck is Teofimo's little ass doing here?
Yeah.
Oh.
What is he doing here?"
You were like Canelo when they put Teofimo on the Diaz.
Yeah, I'm like, what is he doing here? And see, here's the thing. I'm like, all right, maybe he's gonna go high five both camps or whatever. I ain't see him talking to Errol. I ain't see him talking to Bomac. I ain't see him talking to James. I ain't see him talking to Bud. So I'm like, what the fuck really is he doing here? If he got a problem with racism in boxing and how he feels the industry sees more value in black athletes than he does, what the fuck was he doing there? And the reason why I'm bringing that up, well, I'll cook on it tomorrow because he put something out on Twitter.
Yeah, when he was in Puerto Rico yesterday.
He put something out on Twitter, which it just boggles the mind. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Why was you at the presser and you're retired?
I think them Lopez's is coked out, man. I don't care what nobody talking about.
They're beyond coked out, man. But
what is it? Like, what is it,
bro?
I'm gonna cook on that tomorrow because it's just confusing. First of all, I don't think he's retired.
He's not because he did the WBO thing in Puerto Rico yesterday, bro.
Yeah, man, he's not retired. He's full of shit.
You.
Hey, Drew, this shit all smoke and mirrors, man.
You got a problem with black fighters. You don't feel you're being treated fairly, right? But you reaching out to fucking Floyd, which is spit in the face because Floyd has said a lot of suspect shit. I'm gonna cook on that tomorrow. Don't worry about that.
But, man, I feel like these fighters, like I said, man, these fighters praise Money Mayweather, but don't even think about Pretty Boy, man. I feel like that's the way these fighters are now, man. I just feel like, man, if you fight whoever in front of you, man, that bag go come, man. All you gotta do is focus on keep on getting victories or whatever, or keep on putting on exciting fights. Forget the O's. Keep on putting on exciting fights. Stop ducking everybody, and that bag go come.
Hey, I'm gonna say something because I know Drew usually gets out about 8:00. What if I told you this? Let's just say Crawford wins the fight, right?
He is gonna win.
Let's just say.
He is gonna win. Yeah.
Shut your punk ass up.
What if the next big fight would be Tank versus Crawford at a catchweight?
Huh?
That would never happen.
Huh? How?
I'm just saying.
Catchweight?
Yeah.
What would be the catch?
Buck can make 145, bro.
So Tank gonna go up to 145?
We don't know. We just saying. We just asking questions, bro.
I'm just asking questions, bro.
Just asking questions.
Yo,
Drew and Tennis be going haywire. He said, "What?"
I mean, he was the 140-pound champ, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like Mikey Garcia was one division up. That's it. Like I said, Buck can make 145. You know what I'm saying? 144, however you want to call it.
You know what I'm talking about, Steven?
I catch on quick.
Okay. I'm glad you did.
Hey, Tezzy.
Yeah.
Tezzy.
What?
I'm gonna tell you this, Tezzy. If that happened miraculously, right? They end up doing whatever they doing and they fighting at a catchweight. Tank and Crawford, right? Tank had said some greasy things, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, man. Tank that boy, man. Crawford gonna demolish Tank.
I know.
Crawford gonna demolish Tank, man. Y'all better miss weight class for a reason, man. People better stop playing games, man.
Bro,
I don't care how good
that
you
too,
are.
but
Look,
listen, bro. Like I said, wait, hold on, bro. Wait, chill. You know I'm Team Bud, but that nigga don't watch his chin, bro. And Tanking he'll a firecracker, bro. Like that nigga.
But
bro, he'll miss him, bro.
Look, only exception I get that to is Ray Robinson.
I give you that.
Only exception.
I give you that.
Point blank, period. That's the only exception.
I'm just saying he gonna catch Bud. I'm gonna see what happens, bro. Because like I say, my dude, like I don't know.
Drew. If you look at Drew, the wheels are spinning. He's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, he trying to analyze everything.
Y'all don't fuck my whole workout. Let me read
go back and listen to BFTV. BFB, he said that shit a long time ago, bro. It's like that's the only thing I can see happening, bro.
Hey, let me read this. Shalan says, I don't see how Charlo wins. He has little defense. He won't be able to use the ring and stay outside and can't trade with clenbuterol.
Yeah, there's some truth to that.
We're about
look,
to find
man.
out.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man.
Yeah.
Please don't.
See you in that super chat, man. Much love. Thank you.
When people hear, people only hear about Spence, right? People only hear about Spence, man. Derrick James is a silent assassin, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Derrick James finna win this fight, man. Derrick James finna win both of these fights, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
Don't forget about Frank Martin fight. Frank Martin fight the 22nd too.
I'm gonna tell you this. I think Derrick James is taking a lot on his plate. There's no way he can take all them fighters. I mean, I'm saying I've been around.
The only fight Derrick James go lose is his Earl fight, bro. That's it. The other four, AJ, Frank Martin, Charlo.
To be honest, man, look,
he'll win all of those.
It's perfect, man. He got 4 or 5 in his stable, and that Holly boy.
How many fighters did Reynoso have?
Yeah,
Reynoso got
like 9. They had like 11.
But they left though.
They left after they lost. After Shakur beat that boy, he left. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, he didn't lose, but you know, him and Canelo.
He was Derrick James.
Now he is, yeah. But I'm just saying though.
And
I'm just saying though, man. we keep on talking about the fighters, obviously, because the fighters gonna get the job done. But I promise you, man. That man Derrick James, I promise you, he like an AI machine when it comes to this training shit, man. That's my opinion.
Listen, y'all. Let me bring the conversation full circle.
Yeah.
Drew still was shocked.
Y'all remember the title of the show? Tony, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, Stephen Fulton and
Stephen Fulton, the Chinese dude.
Cool boy versus the Chinese guy. Where's the buzz?
Japanese, not Chinese.
They know he Japanese. That's why he say nothing yet. Like I watch Dragon Ball Z.
He told me last week. He said Errol's not number 2. It's the Chinese guy.
that was
right.
Exactly. He said it's the Chinese guy. I said what? Well,
I never seen that Chinese guy fight, so I can't tell you. I mean,
we barely spoke about it.
And that's how much buzz it is.
Let me speak on this, and I'm gonna jump in the chat. Let me speak on this, and I'm gonna jump in the chat, man. In my opinion, man, Fulton finna go to Japan, wherever that boy at, and do exactly what Earl did to Kell Brooks. Point blank, period.
I've never seen the Asian guy fight. I keep hearing he's really good. I've never seen him fight.
Oh, he a monster. He can fight. He can fight.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
he one of those pressure fighters too.
Don't call that boy a monster, bro. You hyping everybody up. That nigga. He not even a Saiyan, bro. That nigga like a Krillin, bro, or Yamcha.
He had problems with Nonito, and Nonito's 40.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, who's the guy that beat Gary Russell and we ain't never seen him since?
Loma.
No, you talking about Casamigos, the dude they cheated him on when he beat him with the one arm.
Well, I'm gonna say
when his arm got messed up. Yeah.
Casemiro, because he won that fight, then he lost.
Yeah.
That's the guy he's fighting? Fulton?
No, he find a lower weight.
No.
Inoue.
Let me show you his picture. This guy.
The fuck is that?
You like
Inoue. In the way.
You say he in the way, huh, Tim?
In the way.
Undisputed.
He in the way.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the man. I just never seen him fight before. And
that's Stay Long, boy. That's Stay Long right there. Look at him. That's Stay Long.
So is this for Undisputed or for
go over there and do that? The American fighter gotta go over there. You know what I mean?
No, but Drew, I know the dates and stuff like that because, like I said, I follow Fulton on Instagram and shit. I see his training and stuff like that. That's why I still know so much about the fight on the 22nd or whatever's or whatnot. So
the shit on a Tuesday. Let me throw it to Tony, man. What you got on it, brother?
On this fight right here, the Canelo bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canelo.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, and you could disagree with me. I think it's a duck all the way around. I think Jermel's ducking, and I think Canelo's ducking. I think they're both ducking.
Tim Zoo and
yeah. I'm gonna tell you
the truth behind that. He's not lying.
I'm gonna tell you why. The same people who I've heard praising Jermel for fighting Canelo were the same ones that were talking shit about Kell Brook when he dodged his mandatory and went up 2 weight classes to fight Triple G instead of fighting Earl Spence. So I see it as a duck like this. Yes, if Jermel wins, it's a great move. Yes, it's money in the bank. But at the end of the day, I don't think he stands much of a chance. And if Canelo beats him, he goes back down, and then he gets beat by Tim Tszyu. It's going to be the same shit that Errol Spence is facing against Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is telling Errol Spence, you didn't beat the real Kell Brook. His face was broke. He was already defeated. So what does it mean if Tim Tszyu beats him after he's already been beat and comes back down? There's going to be excuses for days. And then you have Canelo, who's ducking Benavidez, who's the real WBC champion. I say real because he's the two-time WBC champion. Never lost in the ring. And then Callum Smith, who wasn't even ranked in the WBC, got to fight for the vacated belt against Canelo.
Story.
That shit don't make sense. I brought up several times, like, when Benavidez got caught for the cocaine, he got stripped of the title, but he won the match. So the very next match, he fought for that vacated belt. Okay, he misses weight again. But every time a champion gets stripped on the scale, they normally get to fight for that belt if they win in a vacated match on the very next one. No, they're not the champion going in, but the belt's on the line as if they were. This is the only time with Canelo the rules change. It's just bullshit. So I think they're both ducks. I like Jermell. I really wanted to see him fight Tim Tszyu. I mean, when you figure
I know because Tim Tszyu been knocking niggas out, bro. He got me intrigued a little bit.
And that's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. Tim Tszyu has solidified himself with the Ocampo
Tony Harrison
knockout and the Harris knockout in the 9th round. He solidified himself as a real contender. But I'll say this. Jermell, not only is he going up 2 weight classes, but he's going to have over a 1.5 year layoff by the time he gets in the ring with Canelo. And Canelo's very active. I mean, he's just an active fighter. So it's bad. I really hope he fakes an injury and he's like, oh, my hand. And then that's the Benavidez. I hope he has to fight Benavidez. And I hope Benavidez has been training for Canelo right now.
They say he can't now.
That'll be the end of Canelo because I'm tired of Canelo. Like, I'm tired of the smoke and mirrors. The dude is overrated to me. He's got a great resume, don't get me wrong, but it's just too many asterisks in his resume that I'm ready for the era to be over. Like, I'm tired of Canelo.
I agree with everything. Tony, is that his name? Tony?
Yeah, Tony. Yeah.
Like you said, we're kind of all exhausted with Canelo. He's been around for a long time, but he ain't saying he ain't a good fighter. He ain't, like some people act like Canelo can't fight. Like I don't understand that. You know what I mean?
No, he ain't gonna go that far. No.
Yeah, I'm saying like it's just like there's a lot of Canelo Man fans. There's a lot of Pacquiao, Pactards, what do you want to call them? Every fighter has their set of fans that just are retarded. just plain.
The Bud
retarded.
Justice League.
It's even Earl Spence and Bud, they all got him. Like,
yeah.
You guys think that Charlo's just gonna go in there and run right through him? I'm sorry, I shouldn't even have a conversation with you because you're just like saying that Canelo cannot fight. This is ridiculous. First of all, you cannot compare Castaño to Bivol. You cannot compare Caleb Plant to Tony Harrison. It's just totally different. And yeah, does Canelo get tired in the end rounds? Yeah, against those guys who are putting pressure on him, they
froze up.
Everybody freezing up.
Froze up. Wait, hold on. Well, let me read the super chat real quick. Queen 71.
Look, I don't
says,
know.
Sidebar. Go over to check out Artman's website, apparel, artmanapparel.com. Very impressive. And now back to regular schedule program. Yeah, Artman got some great stuff, man.
Oh, he does.
He got the rock stars reaching out to him to do work, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out his website. That's artmanapparel.com. Salute to that young brother.
I saw some stuff on him yesterday, and he's the truth. I thought, hey, when Earl and Bud got signed, I thought it was Artman fighting Bud.
He had the glasses and a fro too. That's crazy.
Like, oh, damn, that's my guy.
He had the glasses and a fro. That's crazy.
Yeah, but no, man. I'm like I said, I agree with Tony. Everything he said. I've been tired of Canelo, but I'm not about to say the man can't fight, and this is going to be a walkover for Charlo. No,
it's going to be a tough fight. But let me get Tony. Let me get Tony's opinion on Stephen Fulton versus Inoue. Your opinion on that, Tony?
I gotta favor the bigger man in Stephen Fulton. I mean, this is Inoue's 4th weight class. So, I mean, the smaller man is always supposed to lose. What makes the smaller man great is when he can beat the bigger man. If Inoue beats him, he just solidifies himself amongst the top 3 pound for pound. I've got him as number 2 currently, but I just have to favor the bigger guy. Like it's Inoue's 4th weight class. Is he that special? I don't know. Time will tell. But He's very good, but I just it's gonna be hard for him. It's gonna be real hard.
Yeah, he never faced this kind of style. Not an American style, African American style. He never. Like I said, if he win, I give him all this credit, but I don't got him winning, bro.
I don't think the African American style's got anything to do with it. I'm looking at the 4th weight class. It's just he's already a 3-division champion and undisputed. He's already proven how good he is, how skilled he is. I mean, Paul Butler, you could say what you want, but
yeah, I know Paul Butler is.
Yeah. But if you watch the lower weight classes, like the dude moves, he's good, he's agile, and he got completely mollywopped. So I don't think that style, quote unquote, African Americans got anything to do with it. It's just there's a huge size difference. Like it's huge.
Who's the bigger man?
Fulton.
Oh, Fulton.
Okay. Oh, Fulton.
By far. By far.
He's a bigger.
Yeah, on this one, you guys, I can't really say much because I don't know the Asian guy. I do know who Fulton is, and he is an exceptional talent.
Well, I'm gonna show y'all how big Fulton is, so y'all can get a gauge.
Yeah, I got the same.
You gotta think about it too, though. Like Brandon Figueroa, he put the brakes on him.
He beat him up.
And if Fulton took all his shots, and Inoue's known for his power, so if he was taking all them shots from Brandon, who's huge, I don't know if Inoue can hurt him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, remember,
That's
like
right there, he's a big dude.
Yeah, he like an inch taller than me too.
I don't know if you noticed. You know he had on ankle weights.
Yeah, I did. Yo, that's what I told him.
Ankle weights in the picture. He had. I looked down. I said, "What the hell?" I was like, "He walks around with that shit."
No.
Yeah. So Inoue's smaller than him significantly.
Yeah, he like Inoue like tank height, probably a little bit shorter.
Yeah. So and plus, you know, Fulton's a mover.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. And I said he smart boots like every day.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, the power, is it going to translate to Inoue? And then, of course, I got to factor in, you know, what's drug testing look like over there. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. But listen, I'm gonna pack this up because the general's on. We got to head over there. Tony, man, make sure you put your name in the chat so people can go follow you on your channel, man. You got a great. I don't comment much, but I'll be watching your videos, Tony, man. Keep doing your thing, good brother. Hey, guess what, y'all?
Appreciate it.
Who in the chat? I bet y'all don't know Tony's white.
I can hear Tony accent, bro. What you talking about?
I bet
I can hear Tony accent.
How many people in chat know that Tony white? Y'all ain't know that?
No, I heard his accent. I know he light skinned.
Hey, you know
I know
what?
he's light skinned.
Tony light skinned.
Yeah, I heard his accent.
Tony eat cornbread with us. You dig? Nah. Tony.
He at the spade table.
He said
playing pinocchles. They play pinocchles. My bad.
Hey,
y'all make sure y'all go
closing.
follow Tony's reviews, man. He got a good box. He got a great boxing channel, man. He putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Tony, you going to the fight? You going to Vegas?
Nah.
Yeah, shit is kind of steep. That kind of depleted my account a little bit. My wife was like, "What?"
No. It ain't even about the money. It's about that. I got little ones, so I can't really break away like that.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. Nah, my wife, I went into the savings and she was like, "Nigga, you might want to." I was like, "All right." I was like, "Okay, all right. I'll put it back. Don't worry about it."
Dallas is, and that's mom.
Hey, it's my 40th birthday on the day that they fight. I turned 40 that day, so I want to have me a nice little party and stuff. But
yeah, no doubt, y'all. But thank y'all for sliding through, man. It's a dope ass show. Salute to Tony, salute to Steve L, salute to your brother, salute to the babies. Xavier, my brother, you know we always talk. You know what I mean? Let's I see y'all in the chat. If I ain't shout y'all out, just know that I love y'all. And y'all already know what time it is. Pep Talk tomorrow. Make sure y'all go watch last night's show. That
was fire.
It was fucking hilarious. It was fucking hilarious, man. But salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chat. The general's on. Let's head over there and keep this party going. And salute to my brother Junior. Much love and appreciation, man. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.